Wow, look at that! Look at it! Alright, here we are. Welcome back to Mapped. We're going to go for a ride. There's the bike. You join me up at the peaks, standard. And I've just come back from the Cobbles coffee shop, which is just there. And I'm in Longnor. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Probably haven't. And I'm currently on the way back from Shrewsbury after having a great weekend with Pete, Toby, and Pucky. And yeah, slowly making my way back to the teammapped base camp. But obviously, I'm going via the the moors? What am I talking about? Going via the peaks. And away we go. What a lovely little village this is as well. And that's why, I mean, look, that pub was called the Ye Olde Pub. Come on! But seriously, I just absolutely love it up here. It's like the biggest playground you can imagine. It's a bit more brisk today, which is a shame. But I've ridden in worse. And I had a fantastic bacon and egg bap there at the Cobbles coffee shop. Thank you very much, guys. Really friendly ladies in there. Very warm welcome. Exactly what I needed. And I had a fantastic sign outside, which I forgot to film. But I'll put a picture of it right there. Welcoming bikers, and that's always a sign that you want to see. Yeah, I really appreciated that. It was a really nice touch. So the plan today is that I'm going to, sorry, had to think then. I'm going to Bakewell again, because I just love it there. But this time I'm going via, come on sausage. Yeah, I'm going to Bakewell. Okay, pulling in there. Thank you. Going to Bakewell, third time. But this time I'm going via, okay, take four. On the way to Bakewell. But this time I'm going via Chatsworth House. It's a very famous stately home just outside of Bakewell, and it's been recommended in a lot of magazines, motorcycle magazines, to check out while in this area, and I've never done so. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and do a bit of filming out there and see what I can do and put together for this ride. But then after that, I'll go back over the peaks towards Mapped Base Camp. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride, as that's pretty much what I do. If you're watching this all in sequence, this is the ride just after our visit to the National Memorial Arboretum, and that was a great ride. But what a place! We were joking and laughing and kidding around, during that ride, all the way up to the actual destination. And even kidding around in the car park. But the moment you walk into that place, it's weird. It kind of hits you like a ton of bricks about what it is, and such a peaceful place and so moving. It was a really great place to go, and I'm really glad we did that. And a truly special tribute to our servicemen and women. But also, what was so great about that ride on Saturday, it was the first time we've been together as a group, as a team map ride, and I've sorely missed that, with the exception of Cal, obviously. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it, and it was just great riding as a group again. It was a real giggle. I'm gonna go. Thank you for letting me go, bud. However, there was a complete fail with the comms system, and I'm kind of losing my patience with the Q3, because it has its moments of brilliance and it's superb when it works, and also it's superb between two riders, but when it be any more than two, then it just becomes a bit of a nightmare. But when you can't connect between two for no reason, it's a bit, well, it's more than a bit frustrating. And Toby and I picked ours up, I think it was the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, and as soon as we got the comms, it was a bit like night and day, you know, realising what the difference is these things can make to a ride, because it's brilliant when it works. It's such a laugh, and especially when on tour. So we're going to upgrade our systems to the Cardo Pack Talk. So that's what's on the cards. It's just a matter of you know, money and when we can do that, but sooner the better, because that will have a direct impact on the videos. Being able to use that mesh communication system between 4 riders plus, you know, because it's not limited to 4, simultaneously being able to talk to one another. I mean, the editing value alone on that is priceless, in my opinion, on the video side of things. So yeah, that's what we're aiming for. Oh, it's KTM. Very nice. And that's what we're aiming for future tours. So I'll keep you updated with that. And if anyone's interested about the Q3, I wrote a blog on that, and you can find that on our website. All details, I'll put links below. But it really is a great bit of kit, but in my opinion it is entry level in the Cardo range. So that's to say it's better than most, but it's still the entry level in what Cardo has to offer. I've been camping here before, I just realised, with the guys. Good camping site. Talking about all things mapped and new additions, I'm really excited to tell you that behind the scenes, Toby and Pete have been putting their heads together and getting some musical tracks down, as we may or may not have covered in great detail in the past. All of the guys are very talented in the music department, and Pete in particular, he's actually in a band and does regular gigs around Shrewsbury, and he has a studio at home. He's been working very hard putting together songs of his own, but not only that, but songs for the musical background tracks, instrumentals, there we go, they're the words I was looking for mapped videos. And he shared the first one with me only a few days ago, and it was brilliant. So I want to get to a place where it's all in-house, where, you know, we put together all of our own footage and it's supported by our own music, so we never have to worry about any copyright ever again. Even though I wouldn't tell him to his face, he's very talented. So yeah, really excited about sharing that stuff with you guys. I was watching back the footage from the ride to the Arboretum, and I was really stoked with this camera's footage here, and it was clearly the field of view that was wrong. So yeah, keeping it there, very good, very pleased. And equally the footage behind me on that camera, I think that works too. So I've got a pretty good setup, I think, for solo rides, which I'm going to try to exploit as much as I can over the next coming year. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Yes! When we were out on the ride on Saturday, so it got us talking about the TT, which obviously we're very excited about, but also our very first ride, which I mentioned in the last video. We are going all the way around Wales, checking out as many castles as we can. I've put together the route, it's all done. It's very much based on the Iron Ring tour, put together by Ride magazine, but I've made a few amendments to it for our needs, and I will be sharing that route with you guys. So if you fancy doing that tour, you can download it onto Google Maps and take it from there. And that's something that I'm really going to try and run with, is sharing our tours or rides as much as possible, because I don't think there's enough of it. I struggle finding really good sites where there's easy access to rides, because if you're looking at anything like me, I'm always looking for more inspiration for new rides in different parts of the country or locally and all that kind of stuff. And there are not that many platforms. The one I keep going back to is obviously Ride Magazine, as they've got a whole series of tours that you can download or see, and that I do find that useful, but I end up amending that or adjusting, and there's some of the links that don't work quite right, you know, so that's something I'm going to try and run with Mapped and use our website as a platform for that for you guys. And then once I've mastered that, oh, we're back in Bakewell, look at that. Didn't even realise, I was too busy talking to you guys. Love it here. But yeah, once I've mastered that and happy with the way things are going with sharing our rides, I'm going to open it up to you guys to share your rides. So it could be a real free exchange of planned out routes across the UK and maybe even further afield. But no, and I just think that'll be good. You know, using the motorcycle community to exchange ideas about the best routes and best rides and all that kind of stuff. I really like the idea of that, and hopefully you will too. Man, just look at the houses here. Look at the houses here. Such a pretty place. It's certainly busy in Bakewell, so will you let me go? Oh, thank you. If you remember the other day when I came up here, I went there, the old original Bakewell pudding shop. Fantastic place. And those tarts went down well. But yeah, no, seriously, if you're coming up here looking for the original and best Bakewell pudding or tart, that's the place to go. I'm going to go back there for a coffee later. Yeah, Bakewell for me is one of those places that you know, I aspire to be. If I make it and are in a position later on in life, I would love to have myself set up in or near Bakewell. It's just so pretty here, and it's right in the middle of the Peak District. Come on! You know what? I keep forgetting that I've got the K100 at home as well. I need to take the bike out. I have not ridden the K100. So, giving you guys an update on that, I've worked all of last year on that bike, doing I'm going to say restore, but it's a bit of I can't even get my words up. I think restore is a bit too full on. And there we go, Chatsworth House. Whee. Yeah, the main objective with the K100 was to make it look a bit more pretty, and I think I hit that objective. I was really proud of the belly pad, which I spent a lot of time working on, and now it's just sitting there in my garage. It now needs an MOT because the MOT expired I believe in October, so yeah, I'm going to take the bike out to the local garage to get it MOT'd, and after that I'm going to pick the right day and I'm going to take it out. I might even take it out with Keith. Keith is a really good friend, and he's the guy that bought the bike for me back in, in fact, it was a year ago today, in fact, because it's the 18th of February, and he brought it all the way back from Scotland for me. I have since paid him back for the bike, but he also has a K100 in the same colour, funnily enough. Funny how things work out that way. So I might make a video of both of us going out on them. I think that would be really good. But that would be like the sportiest type of bike I've ever ridden. I think I should have gone right there. Yeah, I think in fact I should have gone right there. So give me a second. I'm going to turn this bike around and we're going to pick it up on the right route. Well, that sign up there, which I went past, said Chatsworth House coffee shop and whatnot. So now I'm confused because Mr. Satnath is telling me to keep on going. Curious. See, signs there. I'm all kinds of confused. Where is the actual house? Oh, welcome to Chatsworth. We might be here, people. Look at the grounds. Yeah, Chatsworth. Okay, I did make a wrong turning. Oh my word. Crikey. Look at it. I knew it was... Wow! Wow! Look at that! Look at it! That is incredible. Now, I did my due diligence before coming along. It's known more recently from a lot of TV shows and movies like The Crown, Peaky Blinders and Pride and Prejudice, all of which have had filming out here, film crews out here. See, wow, it's incredible. What an amazing view. What amazing grounds. I mean, I just I just came up here to look at the building. I'm not going to go in. So I'm going to spin this around. So pleased I came up here. Look at the grounds. I'm kind of knocked sideways about how beautiful it is out here. Yeah, I'm gonna just pull in somewhere and do a bit of time lapse, I think. See what I can get. And obviously need a picture of the bike with that in the background. Goes without saying, bruh. Let's find a spot. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Absolutely stunning. So I've taken a few cheeky photographs, but obviously I've parked up right next to a sign where it says "Please don't stop" on the verge. Classic. Because I really wanted to do a time lapse of this. Oh, it's funny. Let's just leave the bike right where the sign says "Don't park." Something else, isn't it? I think I'll inquire and see if it's on the market. I think teammapped base camp is due for an upgrade. Sure, we can squeeze a few bikes in that place and get all the guys to move in. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, not bad. Oh, sorry guys, I was already aiming to come up here to do that time lapse shot, but I don't want to get in trouble with the good people here. It's all about respect and all that, so you'll have to deal with the on-bike footage. So pleased they came up here. Definitely worth it. Just a shame I couldn't get away with the time lapse. Oh well, I tried. Utterly jaw-droppingly stunning up here. I think that's a classic. Literally pull up right in front of the sign that says "Please do not park here." Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to find a coffee shop. Coffee shop! I'm going back there again, for sure. I'm going to try and put together another ride like I've done with the Iron Loop or Avatar, as we're kind of calling it, but just around the peaks, like a 2-day tour, and really bring the guys out here, because Pete and Carl haven't really explored here with the motorcycle. Toby's met me a couple of times up here, but yeah, really put together a good tour. That's something we can put together relatively quickly, and we could do it over a weekend. And I think that's something we're going to do a lot of this year. 2-day, long weekend, 2-day tours. It's less planning, easier to instigate, cheaper. So hopefully you'll see, or get rather, more content, which also is a win. Oh, it just started to rain. That's never good. Hopefully it'll blow over. So we'll make our way back into Buxton and assess the situation there. I said Buxton, didn't I? Of course you all know I meant Bakewell, because that's the place I've just ridden through to get here. Honestly, amateur. Yep, look, blue skies over there. So hopefully this little shower will be short-lived. With regards to the lack of options, I think I'm going to go in exactly the same car park. It's all rock and roll. I'm going to pop it right there. Okay, coffee time. Hello. Hello.
Oh, well, so say hello then. She barks when she sees a motorbike.
Oh, really?
She's going past her and she doesn't know what it is.
Of course.
She's not actually seen one properly.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Lovely dog.
oh, thank you.
Oh, hello. Enjoy the rest of your day. Wasn't that a lovely dog? Good coffee. Thumbs up. Feeling better. Okay. Let's push on to Mapped Base Camp. Yeah, absolutely love coming to Bakewell. No tarts this time though. Oh, come on. No satellites, eh? Although I'm yet to find a car park that I don't have to pay for with the bike. £2.50 for the bike. I mean, it's not a lot of money, I know. Normally there's a designated motorcycle parking area. Oh well. First world problems right there. And that place right there is where I was hanging out with my coffee. The Lime Lounge Coffee House. Like it there a lot. good service, good coffee. Yeah, can't go really wrong with that. I really hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs, because it's really taking me a lot more time than I anticipated to get back into the groove. I've lost my mojo, so to speak, or I feel as if I have. So I'm constantly worrying if this is entertaining or not. But I guess we'll see with the what I could do with the final edit. But I guess it's pretty much exactly what I was doing last time I was on the bike, just nattering away. I'm currently wearing the full Alpine Stars Andes V2 touring suit. I guess you could call it the again, the budget option of the Alpine Stars Touring Tech products, suits, clothing, pick one. But I have to say, so far in these rides that I've done, they're absolutely brilliant. I bought the jacket first, but obviously soon after I wasn't able to ride, and I picked up the trousers to match, as my Valparaiso 2 ones were a bit too tight as I put on a bit of weight. And I find both of them really good. And if you would like, I've got no problem doing a review, both written or video review on this kit, because I really rate it. So if you're looking for an entry-level commuting touring suit from a premium brand, look no further to the Andes V2, sorry. Look at these roads! Absolutely fantastic. If you guys are bikers, I'm assuming that you are, this is a motorcycle channel, and you haven't come to the peaks, get your butts up here, because it's amazing. Looks like I've ridden back into that rain, which is not a problem. But it's funny how you can catch up with the weather. Oh, this is a cracking road, I know where I am. I love that this brook follows the road, just down there. Really great road this. All the way into Buxton. And I don't know what it is. I want to say the A6. I'll find it and I'll put it on the screen right here. But I really like it. Oh, what? Oh, it's a railway as well. I didn't notice that before. So this road follows a brook and a railway all the way into the peaks from Buxton. Great stuff. Buxton! Alright, I'm going to sign off at this point. I'm coming back into Buxton. All the good stuff is going to come to an end now, so just boring roads. I want to thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just me rambling on again, but I always enjoy putting this stuff together, and I hope you enjoy watching it. We'll be back real soon. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe. It really helps us out. And check out our website too. All links below. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.